Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
3, 2.
Here for the 10U Cal Ripken World Series at Jerry Ross Park as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana presents the 10U Cal Ripken World Series between the Altamonte All-Stars and the Campbellsville All-Stars. Jack Thiel here with the play-by-play. Alongside me for the analysis tonight will be Rich Castillo. Rich, two teams who had the best day ones out of anybody. Altamonte, they won 15-0. Campbellsville, they won 10-0. So two teams that won the Mercy Rule. It seems like we have a pretty good matchup on hand here today.
On paper, you're looking at a great matchup here, but I don't know if they're going to be able to outdo that game we just saw.
Yeah, that was a crazy game for those of you that don't know what we're talking about between the Bryant Black Sox and Kingsburg. Literally came down to the final play, and we'll see what we'll get here, but two teams that are ready to go. Altamonte out of Altamonte Springs, Florida, and Campbellsville out of Kentucky. As we're about to get set underway here. Altamonte was actually the overall skills challenge winners on Friday night, so they came in red hot winning that challenge, and with that 15-0 win, they're trying to continue that right now here. An impressive pool play start.
Altamonte is they call it the at-large team.
Yep, they advanced, they made this World Series at large, so it tells you how good this team is. So Campbellsville will bat first. Altamonte will pitch first as the home team, and we're set to get underway here. The 1-0, that one misses outside for ball two. Crew Tedder, the leadoff hitter, the lefty.
And we already have a timeout.
Well, Fernando Moncada is the pitcher for the Altamonte All-Stars.
This is quite unusual. Right away, a meeting, but this is a mark of a good coach. He may have seen something that he's doing or not doing, and he wants to correct that right away.
Yeah, it was two straight balls thrown from the arm of Fernando Moncada. And the conversation's quick and easy. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe something he wasn't doing right on the mound. So Crew at the plate for Campbellsville. They're coached by David Bradstreet, assistant coach Darren Gray, and another assistant coach, Weston Jones. 2-0, Tedder shows bunt. And Crew Tedder takes a called strike. The count now 2-1. For the Altamonte Springs, Ken Kelly is their head coach, Steve Ione is their assistant coach, including Kevin Stephenson and Justin Harris. And there's another called strike on Tedder. Tedder wearing number 34. One of those sliding hand gloves that you were mentioning in the first game we did, the 2-2. Tedder takes that high, ball three, so the count now full. Fernando Moncada had a couple of hits in that 15-0 win against the Redland All-Stars. Here's a 3-2. Tedder, foul tips that one into the glove for out number one.
Well, whatever coach had to say to him, he turned him around.
Absolutely. Attacked the hitter right away after that quick conversation with his head coach. And that's the first out here. And now it's going to be number 50, Carter Olivier. Olivier batting second, wearing number 50, the righty. First pitch, he's going to take that one low for ball one, or high, I should say, for ball one. Mason Burris on deck, the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the outside corner right there by Olivier for strike one.
That may have been some type of off-speed pitch. He was way out in front of that as well.
So count now 1-1. Here's the pitch by Moncada. That one on the ground to the shortstop, Colton. Roll it on the play in time for out number two.
That was a pretty hard hit ball, but I'll tell you what, shortstop stood down, got down on it, and stayed down on it, and was able to make that play.
Yeah, Colton Rowlett was one of those big performers in that game yesterday. So now it's going to be time for the number 3 hitter for the Campbellsville All-Stars, Mason Burris. Burress, he'll take that first pitch outside for ball 1. 10 pitches so far for Fernando Moncada on the mound. As here comes the 1-0. Burress swings and fouls that one out of play behind home plate.
Boy, at 10 years old, Burris has that baseball hair already, though, you know.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of hairs, or a couple of kids don that long hair look. Here's the 1-1. Burress right back to the pitcher, Moncada, gloves it, underhand toss in time for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Fernando Moncada on the mound. And we'll head to the bottom of the first inning for Altamonte's first at-bat as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Were you on this? No.
Back here, bottom half of the first for Altamonte's first at-bats of the game. It was a 1-2-3 inning for Fernando Moncada on the mound. I'm Jack Field alongside me, Rich Castillo. Thank you for making us a part of your day or night. For Campbellsville, it's going to be on the mound, number 10, Bastion Butler. And Butler's first pitch misses low for ball 1, number 19 for Altamonte. Liam Rustin leading things off. Rustin, the lefty. He takes the second pitch high and away for ball 2, so now the count moves 2-0.
I'm really a big fan of a leadoff hitter being lefty. Number one, he's got that 2 extra steps towards first base when he hits the ball, and number 2, you know, pitcher's always facing right-handed batters, you know.
That is true. As Butler's able to throw the first strike of the count, 2-1 now. Inside on Rustin, he gets out of the way. Count now 3-1. You know, during our YouTube live stream yesterday, we had a fan talk to us about how Altamonte this year is 16-2 this summer, and they've outscored their opponents 162-18.
Amazing.
3-1. That misses low for ball 4. Well, I guess you can say 17-2 now, and they outscored their opponents by 15 more after their last game.
That's amazing.
So a leadoff walk for Liam Rustin right there. Now it's going to be number 7, Cooper Harris.
You know, when you think of that, right away you think of dominant pitching.
Yeah. I mean, both dominant. I mean, yesterday,
Good
dominant
defense.
hitting, dominant pitching, as Harris will take that one. Called strike. We still have one more game on tap here on the B field, as it seems like the final game on the A field is getting ready to take place. As here's the 0-1. Harris shows bunt. Really goes for that one to the first baseman. The first baseman's throw to first in time for out number 1. That will allow Liam Rustin to advance to second safely. But a nice play right there made by the first baseman of Campbellsville.
Yeah, that was as a coach, you're shivering because that's a pitch that shouldn't have been bunted.
Yeah. Nevertheless, advances the runner. The first pitch high and tight. That one thrown to number 8, Messiah Washington. Batted in the 3-hole yesterday. Butler on the mound, the 1-0 Washington. He'll take that one for a called strike. The count now even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Washington takes that for a called strike 2, so now 1-2 is the count.
Both pitches were pretty much in the same spot on the outside corner. He's got to look for that again. Oh, he's way outside now.
Here's a 1-2. Washington, a swing and a miss right there. Bastion Butler pumps the fastball right through Washington for out number 2.
Butler hit in his spot. Catcher sat up way outside it, and he put it right in his glove.
And now here's the pitcher, Fernando Moncada. Gets ready at the plate. A runner on second. Moncada takes that first pitch away for ball 1. Another player for Altamonte who had a couple hits and a run scored.
He's a good-sized kid.
1-0. And Moncada takes that for a called strike.
Right now in the early inning, I'm impressed with him hitting his spots. I'm watching the catcher where he's setting up, and he's popping that glove right in those spots.
Yeah, Bastion Butler's done a good job so far. 1-1. Moncada, that's down the third base line for a base hit. Liam Rustin rounds third. He's going to go home. And Fernando Moncada stays at first. It's a 2-out RBI single for Fernando Moncada. And the Altamonte All-Stars have the first lead, 1-0.
I mentioned that he was a good-sized kid, and he got around on that fastball and just pulled it just inside the bag all the way down the line with some force.
Yeah,
Jack.
absolutely. So Altamonte getting to a hot start like they did yesterday. Now it's going to be number 45, Levi Merritt. Merritt takes the first pitch down the middle for a called strike. "15 pitches so far for Bastion Butler. The 0-1. Merritt takes that low. Count now 1-1.
Looked like some kind of off-speed pitch there, maybe a curve. I'm not sure.
The 1-1. High and misses on Merritt for ball 2. Levi Merritt, the righty, wearing number 45. As Fernando Moncada stands at first. Here's the 2-1. Merritt, a chopper to the shortstop. The glove, the throw, in time for out number 3. So Campbellsville gets out of the inning, but not before the 2-out RBI single by Fernando Moncada. And the Altamonte All-Stars lead 1-0 at the end of the first inning. So we'll head to the top of the second as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here, top half of the second, Campbellsville trails Altamonte All-Stars 1-0. Jack Thiel here alongside me, Rich Castillo. Here's the first pitch from Moncada. Misses high for ball 1. The 1-0. Called a strike. Hits the lower part of the zone.
Moncada mixing up his pitches very well here.
Noah Whitley, the batter. A 1-1. And Whitley takes that for a called strike 2.
That one up in the zone.
1-2 pitch. And Whitley takes that one. Called strike 3. Corner paint right there by Fernando Moncada for out number 1.
You know, I said I was impressed by the other pitcher. I mean, catcher set up right there, and he nailed that glove right where he wanted it.
If you want to go off evaluations for one game, these were some of the 2 best teams of pool play so far. Jonah Bradstreet, the hitter now, takes that outside for ball 1. The Bradstreet. Bradstreet reaches for that one, but right to the second baseman, Luke Stephenson, for out number 2.
Well, you know, he did the right thing. If he was going to go for that outside pitch, he took it to right field, but it wasn't enough to get past the infielder.
So Tate Jones, the batter, takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, and it's early, but Fernando Moncada is dealing on the mound. Quickly, the 0-1 shows bunt, and it might have hit off of him, but it's going to be in play for out number 3.
Yeah,
and the manager for Campbellsville wants a conversation, possibly if that hit off of.
I thought it may have hit off him myself.
Yeah, it might have hit Tate Jones there. They're going to have a conversation about it. This will be a close one.
It was an inside pitch, and he was getting out of the way at the same time he was still squared away to bunt, and it almost looked like it may have hit him, but of course they have a better view than I do.
Yeah, I mean, it did look like it hit him, and then if it didn't, I mean, that's just, I would be shocked if it didn't, but we'll see what the call is here. Definitely a tough time to go back. We'll see what they say here. No movement has been made. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So Fernando Moncada throws himself a 1-2-3 second inning. We'll go to the bottom half. If you're listening to the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Station 21 on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Bottom half of the second as Altamonte still leads 1-0. Jack Thiel, Rich Castillo here. Thank you to our proud sponsors of Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana, alongside Station 21, one of the most finest dining establishments here in Crown Point, Indiana. Get some burgers, some wings, some fries, some beer, whatever you like, it's there. And Station 21 is a great place to go. So second inning. That first pitch low and away from Baston Butler. Butler, he did give up that run, Rich, but still did a really good job commanding the zone.
Yeah, absolutely. But I keep talking about that, the way he's hitting his spots.
Graham Kamara now, the batter. He takes that one down the middle for a called strike. Count 1-1. That pitch fouled away. The count now moves 1-2.
Yeah, Campbellsville making it here by way of the runners-up position in the Ohio Regional.
As here's the 1-2, and Camara takes that for a called strike 3. Bastion Butler starts off the second inning with the backwards K for out number 1.
I think he may have thought the batter may have thought that was a little high in the zone, but nonetheless, it's in the box. It's a strike.
Yep. Josiah Diaz now, the batter. Diaz takes that for a called strike. Bastion Butler still doing a good job commanding that strike zone. The 0-1. Diaz, a hefty swing and a miss. Now an 0-2 count. And we're out of the gate. Bastion Butler has attacked the hitters.
Oh, absolutely. Especially these big hitters here.
Here comes the 0-2. Fouled straight back into the netting.
He was just barely able to catch up to that high fastball. He's setting up way outside here.
We'll see the 0-2. Missed his location right there. A high pitch. Count now moves 1-2.
Yeah, he definitely missed that location. He was 2-2.
2-2 is the count. That's a hard pitch to locate in that lower corner area. 2-2 pitch, Josiah Diaz. That goes to the shortstop. Oh, diving play. The throw from short, not in time. What an effort right there by the shortstop. But the hustle of Josiah Diaz has him safe at first.
But that's not only was it a fantastic play to get to the ball, but he had enough sense to right himself and throw. You always talk about know the game. And he knew that there was a bigger runner running to first base that may not have the speed of a smaller guy, and he knew that he might have a chance.
That will go down as an infield single for Josiah Diaz. First pitch to number 9, Colton Rowlett, is a ball. Count 1-0 now. Here's the 1-0, and that's high and tight for ball 2. Seen a lot of great plays by both teams so far. We talked about 2 of the highest run scorers in day 1 of pool play. As here's the 2-0, bunt shown on the ground. A good stop right there by the catcher. The count moves 3-0 now. Josiah Diaz stands at first. Bastion Butler on the mound. Waits for his sign from the catcher, sets himself on the mound. The 3-0 is low for ball 4. So Colton Rowlett works himself a 4-pitch walk. Runners now stand at second and first with 1 out.
Yeah, he worked him really well into that walk. I think that one time when he squared away was just to kind of mess up the concentration a little bit.
Now the Altamonte All-Stars will turn to Luke Stephenson, who shows a bunt, lays it down. Pitcher Bastion Butler on the move. No play to make, and the bases are loaded now with 1 out. The hustle by the big man, Josiah Diaz, down that line. Beats out the force throw right there, so the bases are loaded, and the lineup card's going to turn to the number 1 hitter, Liam Rustin.
Yeah, that was a real good play. Yeah, I mean, he had to get down that line to make it to third. It was going to be a force out.
Infield in all positions. The ball goes past the catcher, but bounces off the backstop. 1-0 is the count. Altamonte has put the ball in play plenty of times here in the early going. The 1-0. That one's line center field, over the center field's wall for a base hit. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and it's a 2 RBI double by number 19, Liam Rustin. Altamonte All-Stars now lead 3-0.
Yeah, Rustin got all of that. Went right over the center fielder's head. It's a common mistake that all young kids make. You always teach them the first step is back, but it's hard to break that first step in.
Yeah, runners now stand at third and second with one out for Cooper Harris. Time is called. Looks like the manager from Campbellsville makes his way to the mound. Just having a conversation here with this team.
It's a good timeout. Settle the pitcher down. Settle the rest of the team down. We're still early. We got a lot of baseball to play in this game. Can't let the game get away.
Yeah, a huge hit right there by Liam Rustin over the center fielder's head. Got a lot of that one. So Cooper Harris now drew a walk in his first plate appearance. A chance here to add on to the Altamonte early lead. You have Luke Stephenson standing at third. You have Liam Rustin standing at second. Bastion Butler still on the mound. That pitch low and away. Gets past the catcher. He's coming. Here comes the runner from third. He is in there safely. Slides under the tag. Luke Stephenson does. And it is now 4-0 Altamonte as Liam Rustin advances to third base.
That pitch kind of handcuffed him behind the plate there.
And a lot of what I saw from the 15-0 win is happening right now in the 4-0 lead. So the 1-0 pitch to Cooper Harris. And Harris takes that one high and outside for ball two.
Yeah, you know, you start building a team around speed and power, and that's so far that's what I've seen from this Altamonte team. Oh, now it looks like the pitcher may have hurt his shoulder here.
The manager comes out, and obviously the rule is don't know if this will count as a mound visit, maybe an injury timeout. Holding his arm after that 1-0 pitch that was a ball to Cooper Harris.
Well, you hate to see that.
Yeah, Bastion Butler at 36 pitches so far on today, and that's going to be it for him. He's going to hand the ball off to his manager. As the crowd claps for him. We're going to take a quick break and be right back as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Top reasons to work at Strack & Van Til.
Many opportunities to grow.
Flexible hours.
Outstanding benefits like paid vacation time and holidays.
Enjoy health benefits in a 401k plan.
I always feel like I'm part of the team.
Premium and competitive pay.
The sign-on and referral bonuses help to find the perfect talent.
Text STRAX to 97211 to apply today, or visit our site at strackandvantil.com/careers. Nobody else will give you the opportunities that we do.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here where we have Altamonte leading Campbellsville 4-0. On the 8:45 Central Time mark, if you're getting hungry, not a bad time to stop at Station 21. Right over the corner here, one of the best places to eat here in Crown Point, Indiana, one of our proud partners here as well. You talk to somebody from Crown Point, they'll probably say they love Station 21. It's a place that is very popular, and they love to eat there. Well, we have a new pitcher in the game. It's going to be number 36, Brantley Wilson. Actually, it's going to be Noah Whitley. Number 10, Bastion Butler, was taken out of the game. Looked like some arm discomfort there. We hope for the best for him. So Noah Whitley is your new pitcher on the mound. And, you know, when those types of things happen, you're allowed to get as many warm-up pitches as you want, usually.
I know in the upper older leagues you do. So
he's going to have to come in on a 2-0 count against Cooper Harris with nobody out, or one out, I should say. So one out. Seems like Whitley is ready. Umpire letting him know what's going on here.
Oh, he's going to take the white shirt off.
Take his white undershirt off.
Yes.
Because it meshes in well with the baseball. We saw that earlier today. A kid from the West Side Bombers had himself a white arm sleeve. So you got to mix that up. You can't have that as it blends in with the baseball very well.
Right. You know, especially at night, that could be a distraction as well.
It might be. It's already 4-0 Altamonte. Bottom two?
I wonder if he's going to put another color on. No, he just took it off.
So I don't need long sleeves anymore. Maybe he was getting ready for some potential rain in the area. So Whitley now on the mound. Cooper Harris at the plate.
Yep, he's going to.
You have Liam Rustin at third still. And the go back out there. I don't know what the conversation may be about now. Maybe some warm-up pitches without the undershirt.
Maybe.
That's what they could be doing here. So we'll resume play here. New pitcher, same batter, same count. It's 2-0. First pitch to Harris from Whitley is a called strike. The count moves to 2-1 now. Gets his sign, the 2-1 to Harris. Low and away off the catcher's knee pad. Here comes Rustin, slides head first, and he is safe. Heads up base running right there by number 19. And Altamonte now leads 5-0.
That was a good recovery. That ball did bounce far away, but he was able to get that throw back.
Yeah.
Good throw, may have had him. It was close.
It is tricky with this backstop being brick.
Oh, yeah.
The ball bounces off a lot, so it's really tricky to judge that one. The 3-1 pitch to Harris is low for ball 4. So Cooper Harris works himself a one-out walk. And now there's one on with one out.
Looking at a lot of speed on this team, this Altamonte team.
Yep. That one inside on Messiah Washington. The runner from first goes to second, and Cooper Harris. Seems like that ball went off the catcher's mitt and hit the chest protector of our home plate umpire. Glad to see him okay. Now a runner on second. Altamonte adding on to their lead. And now it's Messiah Washington who's 0 for 1. Time is called as he quickly steps in the box. And almost hits Washington right there. Time is called. It might have clipped his jersey. And that's what they're saying. It clipped the shoulder area of the jersey.
Dead ball. Runner's got to go back to second.
So Messiah Washington will make his way to first. Cooper Harris will make his way back to second. And now 2 runners on and 1 out for the ever-dangerous Fernando Moncada. Well, Rich, you said that Moncada's size is dangerous. Already has himself an RBI single in today's game and a chance here to extend the lead. First pitch to Moncada. Away for ball 1. A big lead right there by Cooper Harris at second. Like just mentioned, Fernando Moncada had himself an RBI single. He's also today's pitcher where he's thrown 2 scoreless innings for Altamonte. 1-0. High. A good stop right there by the catcher to make that jumping grab. This is a big pitch, I'd say a big at-bat, as Moncada has the power to hit one over the wall. 2-0. That one's low. Another good stop right there by the catcher. Able to pick that one off the turf. 3-0 now is the count. And you can kind of see Whitley here being very strategic to Moncada.
You know, I was just going to say, I thought he was trying to pitch around him a little bit, but.
There's the pitch to Moncada. It's low, but it's called a strike. So the count now 3-1.
Definitely a hitter's count here.
Yeah, Whitley gets this sign. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Moncada takes that one low, 4-4. So now the bases will be loaded with 1 out. And number 45 is due up for Altamont. Levi Merritt. Merritt 0 for 1 on today. The Altamont crowd getting behind their team. First pitch, Merritt to the shortstop. Gloved, the toss to third in time for the force out for the second out of the inning, but that's going to drive in Cooper Harris from third. And Altamont now leads 6-0.
That was a good play. He had the runner in front of him. He could see him take the easy out rather than try to throw across the field or even try to get the runner at the plate.
One of the popular sayings for Altamont during the YouTube chat, they're very interactive, was all gas, no brakes. And they've shown that so far here. And here's Graham Kamara. Takes ball 1 as runners stand at second and first. Fernando Moncada at second. Levi Merritt at first. Graham Kamara is 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch. High once again for ball 2.
I don't either. It's something else.
Here's the 2-0 from Whitley. And away and high for ball 3. So Kamara has himself in a 3-0 count. Josiah Diaz stands on deck. .30, and that's low for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Graham Kamara. And the base is loaded once more, this time for Josiah Diaz.
We have a meeting here at the mound.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have a mound visit. For Noah Whitley, it's been 15 pitches so far for the righty.
We may see a pitching change here.
I don't know, they haven't made any moves yet, but there are 2 outs here in the second inning. Maybe discussing how to pitch to him. Josiah Diaz is 1 for 1 today.
Yeah, he's been in trouble with the count here, last few batters, so he's going to stay in.
Coach trusts his pitcher.
He's got another big hitter in Diaz coming up here.
Like mentioned, 1 for 1 tonight already. Moncada stands at third, Merritt at second, Kamara at first. Whitley trying to get out of a bases loaded jam. First pitch, Diaz inside the hands, holds back for ball 1.
High and tight. You're right, Diaz thought about it, but
yeah, Whitley has had trouble locating, especially the high pitches here in the second inning. Diaz taking his time.
Oh, the catcher's
readjusting his gear, actually. Good call. Here's the 1-0. Inside and high again on Josiah Diaz. Now to count 2-0. The 2-0. Inside and on Diaz again. And the Moncada goes home and slides safely. And all the runners advance. It's a 3-0 count now. Merritt goes to third. Kamara goes to second. Altamont now leads 7-0.
I think that's another one that hit the umpire.
Yeah. Seemed like it grazed the glove of the catcher and just went off the chest protector of the home plate umpire. So Josiah Diaz ahead of the count, 3-0 now with 2 outs.
Already 7-0 here.
Here's the 3-0, and Diaz takes that. Call to strike on the outside corner. A nice pitch thrown right there by Noah Whitley.
Diaz gets a drive into the gap here. That's going to score 2 more.
3-1, and Diaz chopper to the second base. The glove, the throw in time for out number 3. So Whitley able to hold 2 runners on, but Altamonte now leads 7-0 as we'll head to the 3rd inning. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here, 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Luke Stephenson now at the plate. Takes that 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Noah Whitley remains on the mound. Stephenson 1 for 1 on the day, but he's made a nice couple of plays at second base.
Oh, he has.
And Stephenson right to the 3rd baseman and through for a single. So mark that down as 2 hits right now for Luke Stephenson. And a runner on with 1 out for number 19, Liam Rustin, as we turn over the batting lineup.
You know, this is my first day here working the games, Jack, and just today, the effort that I'm seeing from these kids, they know they're all hungry for a World Series championship.
Rustin takes the first pitch outside and high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Rustin to the second baseman. Flips it to second in time. The throw to first, not in time. So Campbellsville able to get the force out at second. 2 outs now in the inning.
I said it before, when you get to a double play situation, you always want to get 1. And that's this case. They got the 1. It's what you want.
That first pitch, call the strike on Cooper Harris. Harris 0 for 0 on the day. Couple of walks. Swing and a miss right there. Count now turns 0-2.
Way ahead of him here.
The 0-2. Harris chops that one towards the shortstop. The 3rd baseman cuts him off the throw. In time for out number 3. A good play right there by the 3rd baseman and made the hard throw. So Noah Whitley is able to throw himself a scoreless bottom of the 3rd inning as we'll head to the top of the 4th. Altamonte, they still lead 7-0. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher on the mound for the Altamonte All-Stars. It's Josiah Diaz. Him and Fernando Moncada are going to switch positions as Moncada now heads to first base. Diaz, the 0-1 pitch, fouled away back by number 50, Cutter Olivier. So the count now turns 0-2.
Diaz comes in throwing just as hard as Moncada did.
Yeah, probably trying to save Moncada for another pool play game if needed. Here's the 0-2 from Diaz. And away for ball one. A big thank you to our crew for helping us with tonight's game on camera. The one and only James Chalice over there working that camera beautifully, and Zach Miller doing production. So a big thank you to everybody, and of course our executive producer, Chris Ramirez. So a 1-2 count now on Olivier. The pitch from Diaz. High for ball two. So now the count even at 2 here in the top of the 4th. Altamonte, they lead 7-0. As of right now in pool play, they've outscored their opponents 22-0. As here's the 2-2. Diaz just misses that one. The count turns full now for Oliver Olivier.
Yeah, he was still ahead of the count, and now he's going to come to him here, I'm sure.
Diaz takes a deep breath, now gets ready. 3-2 pitch. That one's chopped towards the first baseman Moncada. His first play at the bag is out number 1.
Looked to be a high and tight fastball, got him on the fist. He was still able to get around, but didn't get much on that.
Yeah, it seems like the high and tight fastball has really caused a lot of swings because of your natural instinct of wanting to swing it.
Right.
And that pitch is a called strike on number 18 here, Mason Burris. Here's the 0-1. Inside on Burris, has to do a little Olay dance to get out of the way of that one. Count moves 1-1. 0 for 1 on the day, Burris is.
That's the, we talked about that earlier, that's the sliding glove that they use. Yeah.
So Burris takes that one high and outside for ball 2. The count moves 2-1.
Chris Ramirez, our executive producer behind us here, just noticed the big sliding glove that we talked about earlier sticking out of the pockets of these batters.
Starting to notice the youth baseball movement of sliding gloves here.
It'll make the difference every time.
And 3-1, it's low for ball 4. So Burris puts on his sliding glove and has himself a 1-out walk. Time is called from the Altamonte bench.
Yeah.
Definitely, I don't think we'll see a pitching a change as Josiah Diaz is only at 11 pitches.
Hey, just wants to settle him down a little bit.
When we saw, what's his name, Fernando Moncada get a visit from his manager, he started to throw stellar on the mound. So we'll see if that's the same for Josiah Diaz. So the Dominican Jones on the mound. Diaz still there. Now going against the hitter, Noah Whitley, the current pitcher for Campbellsville. Whitley swings at the first pitch. That's going to roll foul on the first base side.
It was another jam sandwich right there.
Yeah. When you're able to have heat on that fastball and locate the pitch inside, it's a dangerous duo because as a hitter, you're not going to make any good contact at all there. It's just a lose-lose situation because in the professional leagues in the MLB, that's a broken bat.
Oh yeah, and and we were growing up with the wooden bats. Those are the ones that would give you the bees in the hands.
And we were just told he broke his bat on that swing right there.
Oh really?
So something you don't see every day with these metal bats. As that one's outside. 1-1 is the count.
So they're allowed to use composite bats, or is that what they use? Yeah, two-part composite bat, yep.
The 1-1. Whitley drills that right center field. It's going to drop and hit off the wall for a base hit. Brown goes third on the way to home, and Campbellsville has their first run of the game. An RBI double by Noah Whitley scores Mason Burris all the way from first base.
That was a nice drive. He picked that fastball up, but just on the outer portion of the plate and drove it into the right center gap.
It's probably the longest hit we've seen on this field here today.
I was going to say that when it went off, yep, with the new bat, right?
All it takes is a new bat sometimes. So now it's number 3, Jonah Bradstreet. Bradstreet fouls off the first pitch.
Come here, Sid. Come over here.
The second pitch, Bradstreet, a slow roller. Diaz on the mound, makes the throw to first in time for out number 2. That allows Noah Whitley to advance the third safely.
Yeah, Diaz got out that mound pretty big for a good-sized boy, and he got off the mound and made that play nice. Made it look routine.
Him and Moncada, for how big they are, they move fast.
Yes.
So 2 outs now for Diaz. Lines that down right field and just foul. Number 8, Tate Jones at the plate. Diaz on the 0-1 pitch. Jones. Blooper, and the first baseman, Moncada can't handle it, and he is safe at first. That's going to score Noah Whitley from third. Campbellsville cuts in the lead. It's now 7-2.
Exactly what Campbellsville needs to do. They need to take advantage of any plays that they can, and right now they are.
A little bit of a rally right here. First pitch from Diaz catches the outside corner for a called strike. Now number 10, Bastion Butler. Butler takes that one low and outside for a ball one. So now to count at 1 with 2 outs. Altamonte with 7, Campbellsville with 2. They've scored 2 of those runs here in the 4th. Here's the 1-1. Butler steps back a bit as that's inside for ball 2.
Two-out rally here.
Yeah, Campbellsville's done a good job keeping things somewhat close as Butler fouls that straight back. Count now even at 2 with 2 outs.
That Diaz still throwing hard out there.
Campbellsville coming all the way from Kentucky, and Altamonte Springs coming all the way from Florida. Here's the 2-2. Inside of ball 3. So a 3-2 count with 2 outs now. Tate stands at first. And here we go. A call, strike 3 on Bastion Butler.
Nice pitch.
Josiah Diaz is able to paint the corner with that one and get out of the inning with only giving up 2 runs. Altamonte, they still lead 7-2 as we'll head to the bottom half of the 4th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Right here.
Back here in the bottom of the fourth, Campbellsville able to cut into the deficit 7-2. Altamonte leads now. Jack Field alongside me, Rich Castillo. Here in beautiful Jerry Ross Park, Crown Point, Indiana. It's a beautiful night. Let's hope this weather can stay the same. So here we go. Top of the, or bottom of the fourth, I should say. First pitch. Misses outside for ball one. Whitley still on the mound for Campbellsville. Here's the 1-0. Messiah Washington lines that down right field line, and that's a fair ball. And that will go down as a leadoff single for Messiah Washington, 1 for 2 today.
That was one of those inside outs, as we call it in baseball. Inside pitch, and he drove it down the right field line. And look who's up here.
It is the big man, Fernando Moncada, 1 for 1 in RBI single, and he drew a walk. He also pitched and threw scoreless baseball as he misses, or takes that one for a high one, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Moncada takes a called strike, hits the lower part of the zone. The count now moves 1-1.
Took a lot off that one there.
Whitley on the mound at 34 pitches. A 1-1. Moncada takes outside for ball two. And Moncada takes that for ball three, gets past the catcher. Messiah Washington will advance to second safely. And took a large turn there, but he will retreat back to second. And now a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Yeah, he lost the ball behind the plate there. He couldn't find it. Pitcher had to come and retrieve that ball.
So a 3-1 count now on Fernando Moncada. And he takes that outside for ball four. So the second walk drawn tonight by Fernando Moncada. 2 runners on the bases with nobody out. First pitch, fouled off. Levi Merritt, the batter. The 0-1. Merritt swings and misses at that off-speed pitch.
Boy, he definitely pulled the string on that one.
0-2 count now, nobody out. Washington at second, Moncada at first. And the 0-2 behind the hitter, and that's going to allow both runners to advance. So barely misses Merritt at the plate. Messiah Washington now at third, and Fernando Moncada now at second. 1-2 count.
Yeah,
And Merritt checks his swing, and they say he went. A strikeout for Whitley on the mound in the first out here in the top of the fourth, or the bottom of the fourth.
I won't be able to get in the office tomorrow without that key. That key opens up the front door outside. And it opens up the studio door.
All right, I'll give you my front door key.
Okay.
This will get me in bed, correct?
Yep.
Go in, front door, go in the studio.
But it won't get you in.
That's all right, I got that key.
Swung on and hit there by Kamara. It's going to drop fair in right field. One's going to soar. Moncada's running third. Kamara's going in third. And he's going home, actually. Did it go out?
The ball may have gone through the fence, maybe?
Maybe. It might have rolled through the fence, but as of right now, Kamara scored all the way.
The umpire...
They're going to talk about it here. That at least scores two.
Well, the umpire has to go down and verify that the ball went through. My angle here, I couldn't see whether the player had his arms up or not. Okay, I'm being told he did have his arms up.
Yep, so they're going to send him back to second base. He had his arms up. Nevertheless, that scores 2 runs. A 2 RBI double for Graham Kamara. You know, he was our Crowell Company superhero of the man of the game yesterday, so he's going for a back-to-back title on that one. So 2-run score. It's 9-2 now. Josiah Diaz, the batter now. Well, for Altamont, if they score 3 more runs, the mercy rule would come into effect. Diaz takes that low for a called strike.
What was that, Jack? I missed it. How many more they need?
3 more.
3 more?
After 3 innings, it's 15 runs. After 4, it's 10. That one gets past the catcher. That's going to allow Kamara to go in the third, sliding safely. So 1-1 count. Run number 10 stands at third base. Josiah Diaz 1 for 2. That one's high and misses, but a fortunate bounce for Campbellsville right there.
Yeah,
holds Kamara at third.
You mentioned the brick around the backstop here.
And all fields that we've been playing on have that type of backstop, so.
That's not real good for baseballs either. Oh, there's a pad. Oh, I'm being told there's a pad right here behind the home plate.
Time called by Diaz. Two-1. Misses outside for ball 3. Noah Whitley still on the mound for Campbellsville. 46 pitches now for the right-hander. Three-1. Diaz up the center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Kamara scores finally, and Josiah Diaz has his second hit of the game, this time an RBI single.
What's the old saying? Hit them where they ain't. And that's exactly what that one was. Just barely over the second baseman's head, good enough to bring the runner in.
Hey, blooped that one.
Yep.
Perfectly placed. First pitch to number 9, Colton Rollett for a ball. The 1-0. Rollett, sharp grounded to third and past the third baseman. And both runners will be safe. That's a hard play to make.
It is.
Third baseman was playing in, and we said this turf field, the ball will come right at you. And on that hop, just misplayed it. Well, that's a really hard play to make.
Absolutely. One out here. I'd look for a bunt here.
Well, it's Luke Stephenson now. He's had himself an all-around game. 2 for 2 on the day, though. And Stephenson will take a first pitch called strike. Here's the 0-1. Stephenson checks his swing to the third baseman, tags the third base back, throws the second, not in time. A heads-up play right there to get the force out. 2 outs and 2 runners on.
Not sure if that was tried to do that intentionally or was it just a check swing?
Looked like a check swing a little bit.
It almost looked like one of those slap
that
you see in softball.
Liam Rustin now. Rustin, who number 1 in the batting order, takes ball 1. 2 for 2 on today, number 19. One-0. Outside for ball 2. Two-0 from Whitley. Inside on Rustin. A good stop right there by the catcher. Rustin now ahead, 3-0. Cooper Harris stands on deck. As here's the 3-0. And that misses away for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk right there. The bases now loaded with 2 outs. And Cooper Harris now a chance to add on more. 2 runs for that 10-run rule to come into effect.
And a base hit here in a gap will score 2 runs.
And it looks like we might have a pitch runner here.
But now more speed.
That was number 8, Messiah Washington. He was already in the lineup, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think you can put him in.
Oh, no, I think he may have went to retrieve an article of,
So about an elbow pad, it looks like he retrieved. So 10-2. Cooper Harris, who's 0 for 1. Colton Roll at third. Luke Stephenson at second. And Liam Rustin at first. Harris takes the first pitch high for ball 1. A 1-0. This is low for ball 2.
Good stop by the umpire there.
Yeah, we've seen Altamonte be aggressive on the base path all night long.
All night.
Whitley sets on the mound with a 2-0 pitch. And Harris takes low for ball 3. So another 3-0 count for an Altamonte batter. And here comes the 3-0. Harris takes that one for ball 4. As Colton Rollett will cross home plate. Altamonte now leads 11-2. And Rich, it's hard to be more impressive than Altamonte is these 2 games they played here.
You know, I didn't see him play yesterday, but from what you're telling me and what I'm seeing here tonight, this is definitely a jet-fueled team.
Looks like we'll have a new pitcher here on the mound. Well, what's interesting about Altamonte is through 7 innings of play, they've outscored their opponents 26-2.
Well, you know, Campbellsville should be really, really happy that they were able to score off this team, you know.
And Campbellsville, they just put a great fight out there as we have a new pitcher. We're going to take a quick break and be right back, and we'll let you know who the new pitcher is for Campbellsville as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like health care and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
The new pitcher in the game for the Campbellsville All-Stars is number 7, Graham Tuning. Messiah Washington will be the first one to greet him, and it's 11-2 game. Mercy Rule may come into effect here. Washington 1 for 2. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball 1. Altamonte just needs one more run, and the Mercy Rule comes into effect. 15 after 3, 10 after 4, as Altamonte is the home team here tonight. Here's the 1-0 to Washington. Takes that. A good job by the catcher to frame that one in the zone. A called strike.
Right. Yeah, we talked earlier about coming into relief in a dirty inning. This is definitely a really dirty inning here. Bases loaded.
Washington lines that past the third baseman for a hit. One will score. And that's going to be it. The Altamonte All-Stars in their second game in a row apply the Mercy Rule. This time winning 12-2 against the Campbellsville All-Stars. We're going to take a quick break and be right back and tell you about some of our award winners. Come behind. All right, so.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
He hit.
Back here as Altamonte wins 12-2 in 4 innings at Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Station 21. Time to go over some of our awards. First, the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. We'll go with Fernando Moncada. Started the game through scoreless ball, had an RBI single in the first inning, and drew a couple walks as well, Rich.
Absolutely. A big force for Altamonte. I mean, he set the tone of the game, throwing hard and putting strikes over and holding them to a zero for the first couple of innings.
Now it's time for your Proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, where they can build your future, and learn more at IKORCC.com. We're going to give that one to Luke Stephenson at second base. I mean, there's multiple plays you could have gave him there. He was stellar at second and really did a good job keeping away a lot of hits, Rich.
Absolutely. He got the balls that we didn't think he was going to get to, and made some outstanding plays with the glove and with his arm. But I'll tell you what, this whole team is just loaded with stars.
And now let's go to our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about their apprenticeship program and more at local374.org. We're going to give this one on the Campbellsville side. Noah Whitley did a good job. He pitched and hit. He had that huge RBI double, probably one of the longest hits we've seen so far in this tournament, and he's going to be our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game.
Yeah, Noah Whitley with the big hit, like you said, into the gap, scoring the run, breaking the endless innings of scoreless innings that Altamont has had in this tournament.
And as we conclude the coverage of this one, a big thank you to our crew today. Of course, our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator, Claude Martinez, our producer, Zach Miller, our cameraman, James Chalice, and of course the World Series Tournament Director, Adam Whitehouse, and all the coaches for helping out with this amazing tournament. And to you, of course, the viewers on our Facebook, YouTube, and website, thank you for always tuning in. So we'll be right back for the final game here on the B field, where it's Cherville Red against Willamette Valley. But for right now, have yourselves a good night.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, 5 tiebreaker.
Come on, Liam, let's go, Liam. 2009.
Great job, boys. Assistant coaches, Ben, Sam, batting third and playing center field. Number 00, Bethany